Hope everyone's having a great night. I apologize y'all for being late getting over here. I set up the show not thinking about other things I had going on, just because I wanted to get in here and do a coin roll hunt with y'all tonight. So, here we are. We're here now. I'm going to start us out by looking at I think we're going to do like dimes first. That way when my eyes give out, we'll be okay. We got to save some coins for towards Saturday's coin roll hunt. Let's see, it looks circulated. I didn't know for a second. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, possible silver. Possible silver right there. Come here, baby. Let's see what you are. I think it's going to be a faker. $19.70. Not silver. There's the clad. It was hidden from us. Okay. Look through the rest of them. Nothing in that. Roll as far as silver. That don't mean there ain't something pretty. Let's look. We're gonna get it, and find out. Well, 1970 did it look like it could have been, so it faked me out. It faked me out. Hoping to find like a clip behind it or something. Not a tomato. Looks like there's nothing in this roll. Nothing in this roll that's worth more than 10 cents. Next. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Don't be bashful. Y'all can say hi. All you gotta do is type in the chat, I promise. I will not bite. All right, none of them look silver except for that one right there, which looks like it's copper, but someone's painted on it to try to make it look silver. Dirty birds. Why do people gotta be boogers? Why would they do that? They're just running us to people. Seeing quick plunge in. Nothing that looks velvet or satin or proof at all. Nothing in that roll except for maybe, what is that one? 2021 Denver. Nothing there. Nothing on that one, y'all. Next roll is going to be roll nickels. Rolling nickels. Good luck. Looking for proofs, looking for silver, looking for V nickels, looking for buffaloes, looking for anything that's worth more than 5 cents. Welcome in, hit the thumbs up. Don't be bashful, you can say hi. They are circulated. Looks like there's a couple older ones in here. We'll find out. Dun, 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 dun. 92. Why does 92 look so old? Here we go. What do we got here? $41. Year before the war nickel. $73, looking all crazy. Denver looking all rusty musky. Why did the Denver end up looking so rusty musky? Nothing. What is this? 22. Thought maybe it was going to be one of the new ones. It looked kind of nice for a second. It looked nicer than it was. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right, let's go. 22. $61. What this one looks like. It's not bad looking for 2004. 2004 handshake felt across the world. Welcome in. I appreciate y'all. If I'm missing the chat, beat me with a stick. See, look at there. I have not found anything yet. Nothing worth. Hello. Hey, MJ, Mad Cow, how you doing? I'm sorry, y'all. My chat was not moving at all. Don't beat me with a stick. Jeremy! What's happening? Nope. So we haven't found anything worth more than face value yet. Not a tomato. And I apologize. My chat was completely froze up. I didn't even see y'all talking. Still thought I was in here by myself talking. Jeremy, Gatewin. Well, we're going to search some quarters here in a little bit. We're kind of going through the spectrum tonight. I hope you find something good over there, Jeremy. I have not found not a thing yet tonight. It has been nada in these rolls. These rolls have been beating me up, you hear me? Now, here's what I do have. I got some customer rolls, too. Sometimes these customer rolls, they be having some stuff. I got a customer roll a couple weeks ago that had V-nickels all over it, you hear me? V-nickels all in it. I was like, heck yeah, let's go. Some from the 1800s. That was pretty cool. Or them dropping nickels in the floor. That's the one bad thing about them customer rolls. I can't get them to crack open right. The only way I can do it is with this thing got my chat all blocked up. It's asking me 10 million questions. When did YouTube start asking you to do polls every 3 seconds? I feel like I'm in a strip club. They want me to get on a poll. Y'all don't want that. I promise I'm not even good looking at all. The last thing you want is me on a pole. Be all bad. You hear me? Pull the 2000p Sacagawea. Wounded Eagle. Nice. Nice. Awesome. There you go. Hey. Ever find everything, right? Every time. We'll always find something for tonight's up, we'll find maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to curse us. I'm going to say it's been hard tonight finding it. You know what I mean? Do you look for the nickels struck on quarter stock? Yeah, anything like that. I've been working with coins long enough that something that obvious I'll find, I'll see. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. If it's struck on a quarter, you're gonna see that clad copper rim. Yeah, and it'll be thicker. Because even though it's stuck on a planchet the same size as a nickel, it's still got to have that extra metal had to have went somewhere, so it makes the coin thicker. It's weird. It's weird how that works. Have you found some? That's awesome. See, that would be a cool find. There you go. Well, sometimes we find silver, we find, like I said, V-nickels, buffaloes. Nickels are hard. Mad Cow, how are you doing, buddy? I'm sorry I was late, y'all. I forgot that I had something else I had to do. Still trying to get used to my life running on a schedule that consists of things. Sometimes it's not just my schedule, so. But we're here. We're going to have some fun hanging out. And we're talking about some cool coins, man. Look at here, Mad Cow. He done found the stuff. You hear me? Missed you too, brother. I hope you're doing well. Had a whatnot show earlier. It ran a little longer than I wanted it to. You know me. Boy, look at there. That 85 has got a booger on it. Or something. Might be crack cocaine. What is that? I don't know, man. There's no telling what is on these coins, y'all. Looked terrible, didn't it? All right, so what are we searching next? I feel like the dimes, if I'm going to do them, I better knock them out now. I'll be blind later. I'll be flying blind. Mad Cow will be like, I don't know what happened. I was flying blind. I was flying blind when what happened was Oh no, hey man, I'll tell you what, not around here. I'm in Oklahoma City. They don't even use bills around here. They be pinching nickels together, you hear me? They be running around here and just, you don't know. Back in the day, most dollar bills, or most $100 bills back in the day, they say had cocaine residue. How crazy is that? Nowadays, nowadays they on some whole other stuff, man. Whole other ball game with these people nowadays. Unfortunately, sheesh. Oh boy, yeah. That's why you wear gloves, and I'm using one hand that I'm gonna wash. Yeah, yeah. I definitely need a shot after playing with these coins. Some of them look like they've been places. Some of these coins have been places. They have seen things. They have done stuff. Yep. See, look at there. 2003 looks like it's 100 years old. This one right here been in the strip club at least twice. Thrown on stage, kicked out in the parking lot. You hear me? Got a hold of my copper bracelet. Slightly bent now. Oh, well, hey, I've got the little mallet for working on jewelry. I can straighten it out for you. We'll get it back in shape in no time. I bet that Chihuahua didn't think about biting that thing again. Probably thought, well, that didn't feel good. It's like, that is not a chew toy. MJ running around with the Chihuahua stuck to her arm. How long have I been doing this? Oh my God. I don't know, for forever. For a few years. But if you're asking how long I'm going to be live, probably for, I don't know, at least an hour. So we've been on now for about 15 minutes. So probably about another 45 minutes or so. Something like that. Probably no more than an hour. I've got to set up some auctions and games for Whatnot. By the way, if you're not following me on Whatnot, you probably should be. It's JC Silver and Gold. Just saying. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it's an app just like YouTube. Let me get a little thing out here and I'll show you what it looks like. So tomorrow we have reduced fees on Whatnot, y'all. So tomorrow on Whatnot, the fees are reduced, so it's going to be a little bit better deals for some of y'all. I hope, anyways. All right, we want to give you better deals. Boom, there you are. It's JC Silver and Gold on Whatnot. Boom, there you go. You're going to see that there emoji. JC Silver and Gold on Whatnot. Get over there, bookmark, follow. Cost you nothing to do so, I promise. Meanwhile, I have a tier system over there. You can get on a tier level and end up with $1 off an item by just showing up to a few shows. And if you spend, then you get bigger coupons like $5 off, $10 off. You You know. Whoa. Trying to hire an attorney. What? Do what? I will follow you for sure. Oh, I got you. Oh, you're needing to sell a bunch of stuff. Well, I happen to buy silver and gold here on the streets of Oklahoma City and about anywhere else. So, if you're needing to get rid of some silver or gold or something like that, send me an email. My email is on the About page on this YouTube channel. Or you can send me a DM on Whatnot. Or you can text through 417-342-7621. Any of y'all can text that number. You cannot call it, but now that number is up on signs around Oklahoma City, so obviously you can text it. Same thing the sign says, text only. If I don't get back to you, don't beat me up, beat up the phone system. I don't know. Yep, emails. There you go. There you go. Email right there. I prefer the emails because, yeah, it's easier for me that way. And to be honest with you, I get a bunch of text and everything else gets lost, confused, and put it on the back burner sometimes. So if you want me to see it really quickly, then send me an email or send me a DM on Whatnot. Then I'll get it for sure. Once you send an email or a DM, you can always just leave me a message on one of these videos on YouTube. It'll pop up and tell me, hey, you can even leave a message after this show on this video and be like, hey man, I just sent you pictures on an email or whatever, you know what I mean? Then I'll know for sure that I need to go over there and look for that. Honestly, I get somewhere between 100 and 150 emails a day. Okay. Well, send me an email and we'll get that figured out. I'll shoot you the number that's on the storefronts. Might have a proof, y'all. Oh no, it's just nice looking. Faker. It was a faker. Had a ring that looked like it could have been perfect. $46. Man, it was close to being silver, wasn't it? Should it be silver? Am I gonna have to look at this closer? I feel like there should be a mint mark above that. Was it 42 through 45? Or was it 42 through 47? 42 through 45. I feel like there's no mint mark on it. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Man, I tell you what, metals took a little hit here in the last couple of weeks, hasn't it? It's a good time to be stacking it if y'all are stackers, for sure. It's a tough time for brick and mortars, and I know some's got really high premiums right now, but it's because they bought in at $80 and $90, just like I have. So, but I ride the dip. I still give out good deals. You get over there to Whatnot, I'm still selling it at melt plus fees. If you buy it from me here on YouTube, as long as you got PayPal, then you can buy as much as you care to. A little more reasonable. Now, man, that almost looked like. Oh, I thought that was doubled up, but no, it's just damaged. Golly, nothing in these nickels, y'all. Why did the nickels give us nothing? Oh, week starting on Saturday. Got bike week. Oh, yeah, there you go. He said, beer and good times. Look out for Mad Cow. He's going to bike week. Well, Mad Cow, you run into any trouble at bike week, I take silver for bond, gold, whatever. I'm not above that. I'll call the bail bondsman for you and get you out. Just don't be drinking and driving. Just drink and ride. With someone, not by yourself either. You're going to need one of them sidecar taxi cab bikes. I know Mad Cow don't drink and drive, but boy, I know this. When I was younger, boy, bike week was something else. You'd see girls and breastises. I went to bike week in Tampa, Florida. Hey, MJ, let me find out. Did you flash? Did you flash a little? I knew I'd seen you somewhere else before in life. I'm just playing. I don't know. Could be. Let me find out. Somewhere out there. She said years ago. Can't get away half mile away. Nope, not flashing. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying years ago you were flashing down a bike week. I mean, it's not, look, it ain't strange. What's strange is you're a woman that went to bike week and didn't flash. Now, MJ, I'm finding that hard to believe, okay? Because I've seen some modest old women at bike week get talked into flashing. Hear me? They'd be like, come on now, Next thing you know, grandma over there with like a bra slung over her shoulder. So MJ, she was young back then. I don't know. She said, nope, no flashing. Oh, okay, I get it. MJ was married young. Her husband was probably like, no. Nope. Plus, MJ's a little bitty, man. See, now, she'd been fun at bike week, Mad Cow. You could put her up on your shoulders, walked her around. She would have been the one to have had flashing. You could put her up on your shoulders. She could have been flashing the whole world. You'd have been... Uh-oh. You're sending me photos. Uh-oh. Are these photos that we can share with everybody else next week, or just we'll censor them? We'll have to look through it. There's not going to be any cool dimes in here. Y'all, tell me this. What is going on with you guys' coins here in the United States nowadays? Okay? Now, bear with me here and check out the 2013 that looks like it's 100 years old. Why does your 2013 coin look worse than one from, let me see, let's dig back here. I'm going to guess this is 2018. It looks like junk too. Anyways, I don't know. I can't find any silver ones in here. Oh, here we go. Here's a 99 that looks better than the 2000s. Huh? You can't tell. What do you mean? Look here, man. These things look like they've been beat with sticks after they're 5 years old. I don't think the government can find any cheaper metal to make them out of. Gee, Vinny. Their reasoning for getting rid of silver coins was that the silver wore down too fast, right? Well, these new coins worn out pretty fast, let me tell you. Really, they just wanted to hoard the silver, y'all. That's the real story. We know. Okay, we got to find silver dime tonight. We can do it. We can do it. We got to find photos of MJ at Bike Week down on Daytona Beach. You're looking for a woman that's about 5 foot tall, on the shoulders of some biker. I'm just saying. MJ's like, I was not there on the shoulders of any biker, I promise. Could have been, you missed it. Mad Cow wasn't there. Break down faster than TP. What? What you got breaking down faster than toilet paper, man? Look out. Oh yeah, the new coins? I'm telling you, they're garbage. I like the new ones from this year, their designs, but the material of these coins. I mean, look at these things. Look at that. They got hairs and crazy crap on them straight out the thing. You know what I mean? Oh, he was talking about the coins. I thought he was talking about the chicks at Bike Week. I was like, oh, Lord, don't say that, Mad Cow. You're going to get everybody in trouble. He said all them girls at Bike Week. I was with my husband, definitely did not get on his shoulders. Well, I mean, you never know. You could have, Hey, look here, man. If I had a wife with me at Bike Week, I'd be like, get up on that deal. At this point, it might be a little hard for her to get on my shoulders. I ain't gonna lie. But when I was younger, I did have some peeps go with me to some bike club meetings and some shows. And I'm pretty sure I had some chicks on my shoulder that were other people's wives. I didn't even know. Just saying. I don't know for sure. I'm pretty certain. Matter of fact, there's this one girl. Never mind. I'm not even going to tell that story, but she might be, I don't know, she might still be married to that old boy. She might not want me to tell that story. Yeah. Gotta watch out for the bike shows. And it's Daytona Beach. Hot summer air out on the beach. Never know. Mad Cat gonna go down there with his gal and come back with his gal and a sunburn. That's what's gonna happen. I foresee it in the future. Mad Cow with a sunburn. Yeah. I can see it going down. And I lived through the generation of ICP and all the good, good music, heavy metal bands. Boy, man, we seen all kinds of things. You hear me? If you were not living through the late 80s and 90s, man, I don't know what to tell you. Said you missed out on it. You missed out on it. There's some stuff. You'll never know what it was like. Of course, though, I'll never know what it was like to live through Woodstock. Nor would I have wanted to, probably. I'd have been the guy on the news talking about, don't take the acid. There's something wrong with the magic mushrooms. You hear me? I'd have been face down in a puddle of craziness. I'd been like, I don't know what happened. The summer of love. '83. Oldest in country, 103 years. What? 103 years worth of bike shows. Nice. That's a good one. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, they're going to have fun down there. Daytona, that's where it's at. It's because it's warm. Or no, you're in New York. Okay, yep. Up by New York. Oh, Jersey way. Yeah. I would have loved Woodstock. My people. MJ, if you'd have went to Woodstock, you'd have never came back. Three days of love and hardship. I thought you were going to say herpes. I heard there was a lot of that going around after Woodstock. I had, 3 days of love and 30 days of clap. Clap. What? MJ went to Woodstock, and we would have not, look, I don't even know what happens to the squirrels when they get completely squirreled, but that'd have been MJ. We'd have read about you in the funny papers. Hey, there's that Shaw's mining guy. I heard that guy had the biggest oil thing going, the biggest gold thing going this year. I heard that Parker off of Alaska Gold Mining was trying to figure out how to get Shaw's to come work with him. You hear me? They said Shaw's had all the stuff this year. So Shaw's, here's the deal. We got the scoop. We need you to lock it in. See where gold's at right now. Now I'm willing to lock it in at about $20 below spot right now. You hear me? So we can lock it in. You get in mining this year, you just hit me up. You don't like it? Look, Shaw says, I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, Shaws, look, man. Look, man, I don't control the prices, man. I got this Asian lady. She thinks she wants to buy gold, but she wants it all the time. It melts. I need you to just send me some rocks of gold, and I'm gonna sell it to her. It melts. I'm gonna tell her, here you go. Now you turn this shit into jewelry. Because she all the time wanted to buy some gold coins or some gold jewelry, but she wants to buy it at melt. And I'm like, that's not how it works, but okay. Here's what we can do for you. But now, Shaw's, you can make her dreams come true. We can get it straight from you out the processing plant. We'll just sell it to her. She can make jewelry, ribbons, pearls, whatever else, right? Shaw's is like, oh, Lord. How's things going there with you, Shaw's? Hey, man, you've been missing out over and whatnot. You done, look, somebody else done stole your banana hammock. There was some cat over there doing backflips the other night. I thought it was you. Next thing I knew, Furs was over there. Got melons, backflippers in the chat. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. Where's Shaw's at? Didn't see no sign of no Shaw's. He said he was running around in the gold mine trying to get some raw gold. I'm just over here trying to get a contract. What's up, Sean? Can we get a verbal agreement here on YouTube? Can we do it? Can we do it? Been dust with doctors and stuff. Don't feel bad, man. Well, I hope you're doing well. I don't even want to talk about doctors. Doctors are an important asset to humans, I guess, but damn it, man, they cost too much money. Yep, it is what it is. Somehow, my account got deleted. Had to make a new one. On what? On YouTube or on whatnot? On here on YouTube? Oh my goodness. Oh, MJ got a customer. Tell him I said they gotta spend at least $200 for interrupting you. No. Hopefully they do. I'm just gonna cross my fingers. Don't tell them I said that. Well, Shaw's, that sucks, man. I don't know how that happened. You know, you should. I don't know how that happens, man. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that happened to you. That sucks. I don't know what to tell you to do about that. I got one account. That's the only account I've ever had on whatnot. So I don't know. Actually, I had one before I started selling. I must have said no, man, dude. Look, hey, there's people over there. You can't look. Man, look here, dude. They ain't too worried about that. I promise you. Look here. They got some people over there with foul mouths. You ain't never been in that kind of. No. All right, y'all. Customer roll of cents. Even though here in the United States, this freaking government of ours still puts pennies on. Did you know the United States has never had pennies? We have never, ever, ever made a penny. Never. Ever. I don't know why it says that on the roll and on the box, because it is a cent. I don't know what's going on, man. This is why the young people of America don't understand. This is what happens. Tell them, Mad Cow, this is what happens. Government try to dumb you down. They want you to act like a Brit. This is not Britain. We do not have pennies. We have cents. We ain't never had pennies. We've always had cents. They make me crazy. Meanwhile, we're going to go through here and see if we can find something cool. Don't worry, ain't none of these going back to the bank. I'm just going to search them in front of you. The bank gives them to me. They don't ever give them back. They vanish. Bless MJ's work with some every once in a while. Other than that, everybody else is screwed. I ain't giving out no cents to nobody. Too hard to get. Oh my goodness, these ones here won't even come out the roll. I don't know where this customer roll came from. Man alive, they were serious about it. Okay, let's go. I must have said, oh man, I doubt it. Never did. Never did what? What'd you do? What'd you do, Mad Cow? Oh man. Got inflated dolls. Oh my lordy, what's happening? He said he's only got one inflated doll. It's not dolls, it's doll. One inflated doll. It's cool. Just one. It's not weird until you got more than 12. What? Oh man, they don't give you no pennies? Penny loafers. They sell penny everything. Penny loafers, he said. Now you ain't got no penny loafers from the 90s, late 80s. Looking like oh boy off of Miami Vice. Is that what you're saying? You run around with your Miami Vice penny loafers on? Have a U.S. penny. I don't know, man. They should have called them cent loafers. That should have been our first sign something was wrong. They called them penny loafers. There's a copper. First one of the evening. That's our first find, a copper cent. What the heck? Somebody make these rolls make sense to me this week. Been a rough week on the search, y'all. We've had a rough week on the search. We've been on the grind, and we ain't been finding much. Remember back in the day when you and your homies would get together and you'd be trying to find a dime sack? All you had was $7. Everybody'd be like, nah, man, I need 10. Yeah, running around from place to place. That's how I feel like with these cents this week. I feel like I'm trying to find a dime sack and all I got $7. It's crazy. No copper on that one. It looked like it was going to be. Mad cow, make it turn to copper. We have no cents for a while. Well, we've had none. Yeah, that's true. This is true. We've lost it. Look at there. This could be copper, but I'm not even going to check because so many of them was zinc. They made 7 types in 82, yo. In 82, there were 7 types, and only one of them are copper completely. The rest of them were all different degrees of zinc. That was their year of demonstrating. That was the year that they tested to see how much copper they could take away from you. See now, look at there. There's a copper cent. This is the last of your real money right here, y'all. The last regular money you had that was worth more than face value was the copper cent. Just saying. Whoa, about threw that one over there in the wrong direction. Yeah, let me check it again and make sure. Yeah, you get over there, 76. You're going to get melted. We're going to melt that puppy. No zinc. No zinkers. We can't do it. We ain't taking no zinkers. We'll keep the zinkers. They going in a pile because, you know, the cent's extinct. But we ain't melting. I ain't figured out how to melt zinc to make it do anything. It's just a junk metal, man. That's the nastiest metal they could have made coins out of. They were like, here, we're going to make coins out of something you can't do nothing with. It'll last as a coin for about 5 years, 10 at the most. '81s are copper. Yes, they are. 82 is the year they transitioned. 81s are all copper. Correct. 79 copper. So 81 and older are copper. 82 and up, potentially zinc. There is one type in 81 that is, in 82 that is copper, but you have to weigh it. You have to do all this other. I'm not doing all that. I'm just not doing it. That's copper, and it's red. Nice one. 2000 D looking red. Zinker. 96 zinkified. You better wear a respiratory. Oh no, yeah, no. I'm. Look, man, I'm melted. I can't breathe right already. You gotta know I've melted so much stuff. Go back and watch my live streams. I melt stuff barefoot. I done burnt everything. I'm inhaled so many chemicals, I'm pretty sure. I do have a respirator mask that now I try to use a little better than I used to. And now that I'm working with chemicals, try to. Try to be a little better about that. If it gets too bad, I just hit the inhaler more often. Be like, it's okay, grab the inhaler, let's go. I melt silver all the time barefoot. That's what I told someone. I was like, sheesh. They were like, chemicals are dangerous. And I was like, have you ever seen me pouring silver? I've poured it on my foot. I've had it bounce off the concrete onto my foot. I burnt the crap out of my hand one time by grabbing the holder for the crucible when it was red hot. That was beautiful. Did that live on YouTube. That's smart. Yeah. Yep, that happened. Pulled my hand away and had a complete pattern of the crucible holder in my hand. That was nice. Yeah. That's smart. In my defense, I was at someone else's place and I just reached and yeah. Anyways, it was a stupid mistake, but nonetheless, it was my mistake. Oh, what another mistake I just made. Oh my gosh, you guys. Did you hear those pennies? They went in the bucket with all the other change. Sweet Moses, we got an emergency on aisle 1. We got cents in the change. That can't happen. No. Now I gotta dig through these little boogers. There you go. Y'all look at that one while I'm trying to figure out what I just did here. Look at this. Determine what you would do with that, because that looks like something. I don't know what it looks like, but it's something. Why did I dump the cents in the change? I don't know what I was doing. What was I thinking? I was talking, and in the moment, it seemed like a really good idea just to dump the change. And it was not. It was a terrible, terrible idea. I don't know why it happened that way. We're going to send cents to the bank. I ain't about that life. We can't do that. I'm going to dig every one of these out of this whole pile. I got a whole bucket of change here I'm digging cents out of. Because I didn't have enough sense not to dump them in the bucket like a dummy. I ain't giving up not a cent. I ain't getting none of it. Give them back. Alright. I think I got all the zinc out of there. Hold on a second. I could be on dope. What? I don't think so. You don't do dope, do you, sir? I don't believe you. I don't think you do dope. I've not known you to do dope for a long time. Maybe when you were younger. I think we all did dope when we were younger, probably. Most of us at some point. Except for MJ. Yeah. Well now, yeah, there you go. 82 is either or copper or zinc, from my understanding. Well, okay, so here's the thing. There is 7 types in 82. Only one of the types are copper. The rest of them contain different amounts of zinc. That was the year that they created the zinc coin. So some of them had, they experimented with different amounts of zinc. So the other 6 have different types of zinc in them, like different amounts. Now you fast forward to 2009 and they went and added more zinc to the cent, to where now it's just completely junk. Now it's like literally 2% copper, the rest of it zinc. You know what I mean? It's just went downhill since then. It's like, oh. But 82 was the year. And they've literally got 7 types. I've sold the typesets here on YouTube and on whatnot. They actually sell the typesets, and it will show you the different, you know what I mean, different kinds. But you are correct, but only one of them is zinc. The other 6 The other 6 all have zinc in them. Only one of the types are copper. The rest of them have just different amounts of zinc. '82 had leftover blanks. Yeah, from '81. Correct. That is primarily how we figure that they ended up there, right? If I'm guessing, if I was a guessing man, that's what I'd guess. But that's just speculation. But for fact, But for fact, there was 7 types. I'll have to look and see if I got one of the types sits around here somewhere, and I'll break it out and show you all one of these days again. If I don't have one, I bet I could find a shop around me that has one. I can get one from. It's a pretty cool thing to be able to show people and explain it that way, as it breaks it down for you. If you look in your red book, it should, under the composition of them, also tell you. I don't know for sure if the red book has all the details in it like that, but I would think it would. I would think that they would have. They should have. They didn't. Right? Tell them, get on them. Tell them, hey, look here, man. We want to know why you didn't look out for us. Put it in there. Gray sheet. I don't think it has. Gray sheet's more just about the value. They don't really, they don't really help you all out a whole lot with that. One year off. 1 year away from being silver. If it had been silver, it would have been an expensive coin for sure. That would have been one to have had. All right, none of these are silver. Can we find a W? Come on now, West Point, where you at? West Point, where you be? Oh my goodness, we would even take a proof or any kind of error at this point. Can we get like a frog lip or anything? Something cool. 66. 93. They're not liking us right now, y'all. They're being mean to us. Here we go. Possible W. We're going to flip it and find out. Come on, W. And it's a daggum Denver. Could have been a W, but it didn't. It wasn't. 96. Nothing on those quarters. Wow. We didn't even get a bicentennial. I feel like these coins have just not been in our favor tonight. That's okay, though. We're going to keep searching. I put all on a scale as I dump. I find weird stuff. 3.5 gram quarters. There you go. Yeah. For sure. Them are, Hey, Mad Cow sent me all kinds of errors, man. I got a bag of error coins from him. I can't even figure out half of them. I still got them. Got error coins piled up. Hey, you remember there was this gal named Dolls Dolly. Man, she look at coins. I don't know how. She seen stuff I didn't even see. I don't even know half the time. Couldn't tell you how or what it was. Maybe it's because I'm half blind. I don't know. Spray the coins. What are you spraying on the coins, sir? Don't be cleaning coins. No. Please never clean your coins, folks. You can clean your bars, your rounds, You You can clean your junk coins, but if you think you got a coin worth money, don't clean the dirt off of it. It literally takes the value down when you do that. Just FYI. Don't clean your coins. We like a little dirty on them. When you clean them, it takes the value down. Leave them a little dirty. We like them a little nasty, like the gals. They gotta get a little dirty. $65, 1 year off from silver. Man, look at that edge. If we'd have been silver, we'd have been rich. I wouldn't be rich because the deal is, if I hit something good on here, I got to auction it to you off, right? Oh my gosh, 79, Denver. Look at that. Man, y'all, the finish on that looked pretty good until I flipped it over and then it went sad. It went south quick as soon as we turned her over. I thought in the old days they encouraged people to clean coins due to germs. Well, Shaws, this is what they do. They started encouraging people to clean coins in the 90s. And in the 2000s, we invented COVID. And then they said, oh, we got to clean all the coins. Here is a fact, y'all. Silver does not spread germs. Neither does copper. They both are microbials. I can't even pronounce it right, but they kill bacteria. Copper and silver both. So back in the day, the silver coins, they literally didn't need to clean them. They used to put silver coins back in the day of the Roman Empire into water jugs to purify the water. Silver purifies water. There you go. Oh my goodness. Yep. See what I'm saying? You can meet them girls. They be out there. So back in the day, no, you could, silver coins and things. They don't transfer bacteria. Don't transfer germs. That's why I've got a whole thing of silverware that, and a lot of silver that I keep on display in my stand. That's, from back there in the day. Look at that 69 looking all nice. Yeah, microbacterial. There you go. Blah, blah, blah. I can't pronounce it right, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Here we go. 2020. Is it a W? Come on, man, with the D. They hit us with the D. Oh my gosh, we got a 67. Can we get, here we go, 95. No bicentennials even. We got an 81 and an 84. Keep it for the milk, he said. There you go. I'm telling you, back in the day, they'd put the milk in the glass, put the silver coin in the milk, keep the milk fresh in the glass. Yep, that's what they do. Yep. Milk fresh wine. Yep. Oh man, look, I ain't even got the lights on over there. I would show y'all part of my cabinet I got set up in here, man, but I ain't got the lights on in it. It'd do me no good to try to show you right now because the light ain't on and you'll be able to see it. But it's got silver and stuff in it, like silver ice tray picker uppers, 925 silver and stuff that they used to use. 925 gravy bowls. And one of these days, it's going to look like I'm just, cartwheels cartwheels and banana hammocks. We're going to have to get you hooked up, Shaws. You got to look up some emojis on your phone. Somehow there's got to be an emoji on there that could signify you doing back flips, cartwheels, in a banana hammock. I mean, I feel like there has to be a way of putting that together. Meanwhile, while you do it, you need to have on your gold panning hat, looking like, Jethro from the Beverly Hillbillies out there, doing the thing. I'm just saying, Shaw's. It's all in the name. Shaw's Mining. You got a certain persona we expect you to live up to. Now, we didn't say you had to be missing half your teeth. You can still have all those and be okay. Now, we know that the gold miners on the cartoons, most of them just got like one big tooth and hat all crazy looking and running around looking like they ain't seen a gal in 10 years. So we know you're out there in Miss Idaho. How's she doing, by the way? Hopefully she's doing well. I apologize. I didn't mean to not ask about how she's doing. And Shaw's has got his teeth. I've seen this. He's got teeth. They might be somebody else's, but he's got some. Yeah, he's got some. We're not sure who they belong to, but he's got some. And he's got some hair of his. He saved it in a bag. It's like a stuffing stocker. Seen those little things back in the day where they make pillows out of it. Shaw saved his. Year after silver, my gosh, we're right there at it. Shaw's tell him. Tell him, Shaw. Shaw says, damn it. Shaw's is like, I ain't been in here in a minute and Jeff's just picking on me tonight. I'm just funning with you, man. Look, what happened was, he left himself wide open to that, right? He was doing backflips. His banana hammock slid open. I just shave it off. Oh my gosh. Are you trying to say that you're not giving out beard rides or any mustache rides? You just, he said he just shaved it. It was a whole thing. He called it in, said, I'm shaving this thing. All right, y'all. We've been on here right at an hour. I'm going to crack open 2 more rolls of quarters just because I feel like we need to. We got 2 more rolls of quarters to crack open tonight. And then we're going to see what we can find here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Man, I tell you what, we got to find is some $50 again one of these days. We're going to get some $50 again. We're going to get things ready to go. Meanwhile, we got a gentleman in the chat that's getting ready to have a coin roll hunt, he said. Over here on YouTube, y'all go over there and make sure that you know what channel he is from. If he is in the chat, he can speak up and let y'all know again. Y'all go over there and check out his coin roll hunt. I believe he's newer to the community. Probably use a little support. I'd rather see him get good support than bad support. So, you guys get over there and get to know him. And, 30s came and started hating having hair. What? In the 30s? Oh, yeah. Oh, in your 30s. I thought you were saying in the 30s you started hating having hair. I was going to say, damn, man, Shaw's as old as dirt. Shaw's invented gold. You hear me? He said in the 30s. I said, dang. Shaw's 200 years old. I didn't even know. Shaw's is like, what? You'd be almost 100. What's happening? He said, I'm like 50. What does that mean? I'm like 19. No. I'm like 20. Is that how we're counting age now? I'm like 30. Probably not, huh? I'm like 50, he said. Let's go. Look at that ugly ass quarter. What happened now? That could have been stuck with the ugly stick, y'all. Stuck with the ugly stick. Here we go, 23. Beautiful coin. Not what we're looking for. Shaw said, man, he had all them good-looking girls lined up. He sent them over there to 1970. Just turned 51, I think. There you go. I don't even know, man. I quit having birthdays years ago. I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't nothing. I'm good. Just another year goes by every year. Bicentennial. Nice looking one. We'll keep. Whoa, shit. What happened there? I said it was nice looking, then all of a sudden I realized somebody took a hatchet to his head. Who de-hatcheted the guy, man? Who hit the dude in the head with the thing? I don't know, man. I'm telling you. We can't find nothing. The Judas Priestess on this one. We got the Judas Priest roll. You know what the Judas Priest roll is? We got the Judas Priest roll. That's it. We got one bicentennial quarter. We still got one roll of quarters left. Here we go. Taking it home with this one. Final roll of the night, y'all. Good luck and get ready. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Final roll of quarters for the evening. I'm trying real hard, man. We ain't found nada. There's been nada over here. Nada to nada. Booth, you got John Booth in the. Oh my goodness, he found Booth. He was in the theater. He found Booth in the theater. Right beside Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, I told my bank people today, I said, man, look, one of these days I'm going to find $1 million coin. I'm going to come in here just throwing around $100 bills. They try to make sure they hook me up with some good quarters, some good change to go through, and I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, nothing in that. Let's go. Come on. Give us something. Last roll of quarters. Gee, nay, can it be? Can it be? Let it be. We can't get nothing in that. Let's go. 81. What? His garden was getting a drinking. Oh, okay. Somebody was peeing in the neighbor's yard, was it? Oh, okay, I got you. Here we go. Could it be a W? Let's go. Denver, dadgummit. Okay, another one that could be a W. Come on. Denver, dadgum, man. When's the last time we've even seen a W? Somebody did us wrong, man. They got all the daggum things, man. What's happening here? He said he was watering the garden. It was getting a drink. Oh, my gosh. 91. Oh, here we go. Could be a W. Come on, Wombat. Be a W. Philadelphia. Boo. Boo. All right, y'all. Do me a favor. Make sure you go over here and join the gentleman that's about to have a show. They're about to be over there. Type O grade. Oh, boy. He said, let's go. Well, a few weeks ago, I got to have my blood type done again because, well, I had an issue and was at the hospital and thought I was going to need a blood transfusion possibly. So I got to do all that typing again. And yeah, good thing is I'm like an international type. Any of y'all can donate to. Who's about to coin hunt? I thought you were, Jeremy. Didn't you say you were about to have a coin roll hunt? I could have swore you said you was about to be searching some quarters. Are you going to go live on here and search them? Oh, but not streaming. Oh, well, that's okay. Well, dadgum, I thought you were getting ready to do a stream. That's okay, man. Well, I appreciate you coming in and follow us. It's absolutely free to follow. We're going to have a coin roll search on Saturday. We always do Saturdays and Sundays and pop-ups here and there, but we got Sunday or Saturday scheduled already. So go over there and ring the bell. Make sure you get the notifications. Meanwhile, here's our finds, y'all. It was a sad day. Look at there. We get one beat up ass quarter. That's it. Quarter got beat up, y'all. That was it. That's all we found tonight. It's a sad, sad hunt. But I've had fun hanging out with you. Meanwhile, Jeremy, hopefully you find something good. Make sure you're following the Whatnot channel. Tomorrow's going to be a big day over on Whatnot, y'all, so you don't want to miss out on it. There is what it looks like, and on Whatnot, it is JC Silver and Gold. Okay? JC Silver and Gold over on Whatnot. I will definitely do that. I appreciate you. Furry! I appreciate you. Furry Plants and Coins coming in. Furry, I know I'm late to the other Whatnot show. I changed it. I'm going to reevaluate things and try to get things set up for tomorrow. I appreciate you. You're welcome, Jeremy. Thank you all for hanging out. God bless you. And remember this, God loves you. I appreciate you. Keep stacking that silver and gold. Collect coins of all kinds. Meanwhile, y'all just keep showing love to each other. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.